Hello, motherfuckers! Welcome to Dragon Quest Builders. Told you we'd be back with some more shit. This is Terra Incognita, an area beyond the borders of Alafgard, where you can build freely and share your creations with other players. So let's play online and start from the beginning. We're gonna show off Terra Incognita. There's not really not a lot of stuff to worry about here. And here we go. Ranko, my child, you have awoken. The land you see before you is known as Terra Incognita. It is a place apart from Alafgard, closer to the realm of the spirits, where the Dragonlord's evil influence cannot reach. I bestow this land to you as a reward for your efforts to revive my ruined realm. Here, you may forget about your struggles with the monsters and build to your heart's content. Over there, you'll find a teleportal. That portal was activated the moment you delivered the land of Cantlin from the Dragonlord's curse. Whenever you free an area of Alafgard from the darkness, so too will new avenues of adventure open for you here. Beyond the teleportals, you will find all manner of useful materials. They will serve you well in your building efforts. Speaking of building, the yellow pedestal you see before you is a sharing stone, a special artifact that forges a connection between this land and those of your fellow builders. When you place a sharing stone upon the ground, it projects the sharing area before it. All that you have built within this area can be shared with other players. Read well the instruction manual I have placed next to the stone, and share your masterpieces with the world. Which brings me to my next point. The fields you see over yonder are furnished with summoning stones, which can be used to summon other players' creations to this land. These stones can be set to summon buildings at random, or you can use a summoning spell to call forth a friend's creation. You will find another instruction manual beside the stones. I bid you read it well and summon the architectural marvels of builders the world over. So go, my child. Stride forth into Terra Incognita, build to your heart's content, and share your creations with the world. Anyway, that's the setup. Grab some of these. As Rubus so helpfully described, Terra Incognita isn't so much a chapter, it's a sort of free play area. You have this area that you can screw around with however you like. You have these summoning stones, which you can use to summon other people's stuff. Summon at random. So, see what happens there. Boom, there we go. LOL. This guy did not take it serious. As you can see, you can't take anything from users' creations, nor can you use their benches. So this is just an exhibition, if you will. Not great, but not horrible. See if we can get something better. At random. As you can see, there's a couple of them around here. And we'll look back later to see. Oh, let's see what's here. Somebody made a Powie Yowie. And some kind of weird golem creature. Lame, yeah. Pretty lame golem. But, you know, it's pretty cool. You'll notice that the hunger meter continues to go down. That's because even in this play area, you still have to worry about hunger. So you will have to make, you know, kitchens and stuff like that. Grab all this good stuff. Oh, look. I think the other one popped out a new building. Or did it? Nope, it's still lol. I thought I'd heard a building pop into life. Anyway, closer to the starting point, you have this random assortment of goodies. Feel free to take whatever you want. As the sign says, you can just snatch whatever you want from here, should you so desire. And here is a sharing stone that you can make stuff to share with other people if you so desire. Sorry about that. That's generally what you do around here. Now, one of the most important things, as I'm sure you can imagine, is gathering resources. And yeah, there's some stuff around here, but not quite as much as you'd like. While I'm here, make ourselves a medical herb. Workstations. I need a bonfire apparently. Which means I need blue goo, which means we need to go out into the world because there's no monsters here. There are 4 teleportals that you'll earn with each. Get you real quick. There are 4 teleportals, right? That you'll earn as you complete chapters in the game. As you heard earlier, that one over there was given to us as a reward for freeing Cantillon. There's also one for Rimmel Colin Gellenholm, and for Tentacle. This one is Terra Australis. Now, I'd put stuff away, but, as you can tell, we don't have the space for it. That means we have to craft some storage. Sorry about that. Let me grab a giant mallet. That'll keep us going for a little while, at least. As you can see, the coffer has been replaced by this, the Colossal Closet, which needs a hell of a lot more stuff to build. So we're going to be stuck this way for a little while yet. But that's cool, because we can still... Where the heck are they? Make regular chests. Which means I need to find some more sticks. So the early part of your adventures, pop that here, will be stuck in resource management. Resource management and, of course, eating plum berries. Let me equip that mallet. Sorry about that. Anyway, off we go. This is where you would find a Cantland style environment. Do we have some books? Spare instruction manuals and naviglobes. Sharing stones. There's just extra discussion about the sharing stones and the summoning stones, which we don't need right now. Anyway, just as before, we have to fight monsters. For various resources. Chimera wings, you get them from these guys. Hey, get back here, homie. You'll notice I don't have any defensive equipment, except for these Wayfarer's clothes that I started with. As before, nothing carries over from the previous game. So all you really do is just wander around, beating the crap out of things, and gathering resources. Such as rocks. And of course, petals. So we're gonna gather some of this shit. And there we go. Let's harvest that right quick. And yes, the ghosts are still quite fucking annoying. But they're pretty low level as far as ghosts go. You see here? If I had something strong enough, I'd be able to take these. But that's not going to be happening right now. Thankfully, the daytime comes, and the worst of those monsters go away. See, we also have some poison swamp. Not a lot, mind you, but some. So let's make our way across. And of course, the classic way to do that is using dirt. And there we go. Which gives us more space to explore. Even though these are mostly resource gathering islands, there are secrets to find in them, which can help you get started. And yes, there are also caves, because of course there are. The caves, as you can see, have comparatively comparatively mundane things compared to what you'd think a treasure chest would have. But it is simply part of getting situated. And now I have a full bag. But since I don't have any actually made Chimera wings, gotta find my way home. Those plum berries that. Going for a little while. So finding our way out the cave. It's here. Hey, cool, Chimera wings. That means we can get the hell out of here. Well, as soon as I figure out how to get out of this cave, anyway. Very important. Hey, we have ourselves plenty of coal. And more than a little bit of copper. So this should keep us going for a while. Now we just need to get the hell out of here. And caves being caves, we follow the light. And here we are. So we take our Chimera wing. And it takes us home. And you can see there's a lot more stuff to explore here. And hey, look! A new monster arrives in Terra Incognita. Don't worry, monsters here won't threaten you. Quite the opposite. They're trying to get a spot. Which, hey, I can understand that entirely. So let's do that real quick. We now have healing agents. We go to the chest. Now those naviglobes you would use to put a marker on any sort of interesting things you'd find out there in those resource worlds if you couldn't pick them up. That should hopefully not be an issue, though. Here we have a place to make color blocks. As you can see, to make most of them, we only need chalk. But for the slime blocks, we also need blue goo. Right now, we're not going to be using blue goo for anything like that. Grab a few of these. Actually, those seedlings bring up another point. In Terra Incognita, your trees don't grow the way they would in the towns in the regular game. You have to get something called a fairy fertilizer for that to happen. So we're gonna put those saplings away because we can't use them for anything right now. Instead, we're gonna make ourselves cook fire and a forge. We need iron ingots to upgrade to a furnace, but we don't have any iron. Got a shit ton of copper though. Means we can make ourselves a copper ingot. I mean a copper sword. Copper ingot, listen to me. So we need to find iron. But until then, let's make some stone. And as always, make some cladding kits. Boom. We can now make food items. We forgot to cut this wood up. There it is. So that's something we can do stuff with later on. See, Can we make any workstations with that? No. And yes, you will need to make these, you'll at least need to make a carpenter workstation if you want to work with Palm. Sorry about that. So it does take a while to get situated. Get everything ready to go. Of course, you could just pop a cook fire here. And use those shrooms to make shrooms on a stick. As you can see, you have access to all the recipes that you learned throughout the main chapters. So that gives you a lot of room to work with. Let's go take a quick sleep. Huh? What's... Oh. Okay, we need to fill this out a little bit. That's cool. How many do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 6. That'll keep us going for a while yet. So there we go. Nope, that will not be counting as a room. So so we're stuck, at least for now, having to build our own lodging. I could demolish that and use it to make a room, but I think we can. But I think we're better served going through the motions of making a room from scratch. Now, as before, you gotta gather resources. Which in this case is a whole lot of dirt. So you gather your dirt. And we begin work on a basic room. Now let me get some more out of here. And there we go. That gives us plenty of room. So we're gonna put it. Yeah, let's put it here. What the hell? So we make our room. And wait, sorry about that. And of course, we don't have to worry about monsters in this area, so we can just build as much as we like. Same rules apply. 2 rooms high with a door. And my own conventions also apply. I'm going to make it big enough as to where I don't have to worry about any NPCs getting stuck. Okay, we need more dirt. Thankfully, we have some in the chest. Not a lot, but it'll get the rest of this put together. There we go. See, we are still out. So, of course, that means we gather more dirt. And we have now lost our wooden mallet. Thankfully, we still have some sticks around here so we can make some more. Very important to gather as much as you can. And now we can make another mallet. Worth remembering that Terra Incognita here, at least the main island, is impossible to reset without restarting from scratch a new Terra Incognita game. What you can do, however, and this becomes very important as more stuff gets built here and you need more resources, is that you can reset the islands that the teleportals have. In fact, we're going to do that right now. Go to the save point, reset islands. Now, the one we were at is Australis. Boom. And it'll rebuild a new instance of Terra Australis. The secrets that you find will mostly not be repopulated, but you will be able to gather more resources, which will make building your main island a lot easier to do. Anyway, we have the beginnings of sorry about that. We have the beginnings of a room. Let's put a we have a saloon door, so we'll put that there. We have a door. Let's see what else we can make. We need branches. So let's get some more branches. And there we go, some branches. So we make some branches. Make some branches. We make some torches. And from there, we can make some sconces. And we can put sconces here and here. Room complete. Now we just need a bed, and we can use it to time skip. We need one more grass. And there it is. I think it was one more. Yep, there we go. We now have a straw mattress, and we put the straw mattress there. And there we go. And here we are. Done and dusted, our first of what will almost certainly be many, many, many new things. Anyway, I'm going to I'm gonna call this a part. This is pretty much how one would expect the whole thing to go. Just going through the 4 teleportals, one on each of the 4 cardinal corners of the map. Gather resources based on the 4 areas of the game. And build like crazy. Since the game here in Terra Incognita doesn't really have an ending to speak of, there's really not much else to say. It's just a bit of fun. So I'm gonna have a bit of fun, and if you guys like, I'll do one last part showing you a bunch of my own creations. They're not going to be very amazing, mind you, because I'm not very good at this sort of thing. But they're there. They're there. Anyway, thank you for having a great time. God bless you, and happy Thanksgiving.